105.1 Ed FM. Paul McCartney and Wings and Jet. 8:40 now, 20 minutes before 9 o'clock. Good morning. Beautiful sunshine here today with a high near 12 or 54. Right now it's 5 or 41. Sunshine like this maybe inspires you, Brian, to take some great photos maybe?
Yeah,
today,
it definitely does. The spell of nice weather we've been having has definitely been great for outdoor photographs.
I apologize now if I say this wrong, but Brian Caparici?
That's dead on. I've heard worse, yeah.
Beautiful. Is in studio here today. One of Canada's top photographers.
Yes.
At 25 years of age,
so
you've been labeled. 25? Is that how old you are?
24.
24.
24.
My goodness. So you're one of Canada's top. How did you win this award?
Wedding Bells magazine and the weddingbellsblog.com. Every year they go through all the weddings that they have from the year who they featured, and they look at all the pictures and they look at the ones that they like the best. They usually have a couple hundred every year. They usually do 3 or 4 per week type of thing, and I was fortunate enough to have been chosen as one of the top 25. When
did you first pick up a camera and go, hey, I really like doing this, and start to stage the setting of a photo?
Oh, geez. You know what? I was always that kid on vacation where, as 12 years old, I was posing my mom and dad in the pictures on vacation. So, as young as that. So,
wow. What makes a good photo? What makes a good wedding photo? Because obviously that's what we're going to talk about here for most of this conversation. So what makes a good wedding photo?
A good wedding photo, in my opinion, there's a lot of things that that go in to make a good picture, but I think at the end of the day, wedding is about emotion, right? That's what a wedding day is. It's there's happiness, there's tears sometimes, there's excitement. So in a wedding picture, I want to see emotion. I want to see that kind of stuff. Without the emotion, it's just a plain picture. So whether it's a smile or, like I said, it's a tear or something like that, that's what makes a good picture for me.
Color, black and white, all of those fun things come into play. But when you see a couple for the first time, would you make a suggestion to them that you guys are going to look great in black and white? Would you go that angle?
Not necessarily. I usually like to decide the styling of the picture based on what the picture looks like.
Okay.
I mean, some pictures look better in black and white just because it kind of strips away any distractions and colors.
Is that okay? So let's get into the trends here for 2012. I mean,
definitely.
the wedding season is right around the corner here, and lots of brides pick May and June to get. So what are some of the hot trends this year for weddings?
One of the things I'm seeing, which is really interesting, is people are kind of throwing tradition out the window a little bit these days.
Oh,
yeah. It was interesting. I was doing some research. Turns out that 75% of couples who are getting married already live together, which is a kind of a staggering number.
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah. So coming with that, a lot of traditions are going out the window, I find. One of the things is, the vintage styling is coming back. You're having a lot of those soft colors come back. You're having creams, you're having soft pinks, you're having champagnes, that kind of thing, which is really nice for pictures because it photographs really well. Obviously, things like the royal wedding have influenced the style of dresses and all that.
Right? Yeah, for sure. Right.
You're seeing a lot of lace come back. You're seeing a lot of the birdcage veils come back. That kind of stuff is really hot right now.
Location is always big too for photographs. And let's face it, Niagara is one of the best places.
Absolutely, it is.
Where's your favorite little spot to go? That only you know of.
That only I know of?
Yeah.
Oh.
And we're about to broadcast it to a million people.
Yeah, so obviously it's not just me that knows about it anymore.
Yeah, right.
You know what? I like to find the little spots that you wouldn't necessarily think about for pictures. A good example is I had a couple last year. We were just driving down the Niagara Parkway looking for a spot for pictures. And I said, listen, have the limo follow me. And whenever I pull over the side of the road, pull over with me. So we would just literally pull over anywhere. There was a place right across from the Oban Inn that we pulled over. It was the coolest place for a picture. Really, nice tall grass, beautiful trees. It was a great spot.
Yeah, you're just looking for one thing. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but it could be a branch, it could be a flower, it could be a concrete stone, it could be one thing that could inspire the photo to be super awesome.
Exactly. There's a lot of the times where you'll see a picture that I've taken or that someone else has taken, and if you were actually to pull back from that picture, you would say, how the heck was that picture taken there? Because it doesn't look like that in real life. Right. But with photography, you can make beauty out of a lot of things that aren't necessarily beautiful.
Let me ask you this question too, because with everybody has a camera now on their phone and digital cameras and stuff like that. What type of camera are you using? Are you still using the big honking thing to get the right photo?
Oh, yeah. I've got the big black drape that goes over my head.
Nice. There we go. Yeah.
No, I've got a Nikon DSLR.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a D3S. It's a great camera.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all digital photos.
It's all digital now. Yeah. It's at the end of the day, an entry level DSLR can get the same quality picture that I can get out of my SLR, and
Amazing.
At the end of the day, it comes down to the photographer behind the camera, not the camera itself.
If people want to check out some of your photos, where would they go? You got a website?
I've got a website, www.bcapphoto.com, and I'm also on Facebook.
Brian, you have one of the coolest business cards ever. This business card that he handed to me about 5 minutes ago weighs about 6.5 pounds. I'm kidding, but it's a very... Where'd you get these done?
Thank you. I got them done from a company in Toronto, actually.
Really? Yeah. It's a normal size business card, but it actually weighs like a cereal box.
Yeah, first impressions are everything in this business, so...
Look at this thing.
You're going to shave with that, huh?
Yeah, I could, actually. Brian, thanks very much for stopping by here today. Great conversation.
Great,
and,
thanks so much.
Continued success.
Discover 100 ways to battle consumerism right after these messages. 105.1 Ed FM.
It's for those who prefer not